So this is where the magic happens. Every spare moment that F. Leo has, he's working in this studio on his new street album, Open to Public. Let's take a look at some things he's worked on. And Canadian icon William Shatner will host the 31st Annual Genie Awards on March 10th in Ottawa. While Charlie Sheen continues to cause controversy with his bizarre behavior. After being fired from 2.5 Men on Monday, he decided to celebrate by jumping on a roof and waving a machete around. It's been a little bit over a year since cell phones while driving has been banned in all of Ontario. But some people seem to think that using this while doing this is a good idea. Rihanna is being sued by fashion photographer David LaChapelle for $1 million for supposedly stealing the idea for her recent video, SMN. The photographer claims that she used 8 of his images in her video. LaChapelle says that the lawsuit isn't personal but strictly business. Rihanna and her camp made no comment on the accusations. And that's all for your entertainment update. Let's head back to the desk. The Oscar nominations were handed out yesterday and everyone is buzzing. It looks like The King's Speech came out on top, leading with 12 nominations, including Best Picture and Best Director. The film will be competing against many box office hits such as Black Swan, True Grit, and The Social Network. The 83rd Academy Awards will air on February 27th. And here at Sheridan, our very own theater student put on a play last night called Once Upon a Mattress. Our entertainment reporter, Yvette Jurok, has the story. Radio shock jock Howard Stern is getting serious with Sirius. Stern filed a lawsuit against Sirius XM Radio yesterday. He claims that they haven't paid him stock awards, which he was promised. So I know you did San Francisco and you went to Boston for a while too, right?
I sure did, yeah.
So I know you've worked for so many companies like Microsoft, Discovery Channel, CBC, and now you're CP24 for Web Nation. You're also doing that new show, Girls Go Geek, which I watched actually, which I really, really enjoyed. So it's about girls that have some sort of knowledge on technology, right?
Exactly, yeah.
What inspired you to want to start that show? Hi, welcome to Eye on Sheridan. I'm Stephanie Caramanico with your entertainment update. Charlie Sheen sues Capri Anderson for extortion. Charlie's legal system says that Anderson is going after his $2.5 million and is just publicity hungry. Well, Kate Hudson is pregnant. People.com confirms that the actress is pregnant with her second child with her rocker boyfriend Matthew Bellamy. I'm here at the 18th annual CIBC Run for the Cure for Breast Cancer. I'm along 1,000 other runners here running for family, friends, anyone they know. It is the biggest fundraiser yet. The man with the golden voice is arrested in LA. Ted Williams, a homeless man whose life was changed after his perfect voice made him a YouTube sensation, was detained for allegedly assaulting his daughter. And that is all for your final entertainment update for Eye on Sheridan. Back to the desk.
These kids are not saying a prayer, but are reading their mission statement in which they incorporate in their daily routines. And for one boy, the 7 habits are meant to help him through school and in life.
I think that what we do now will affect us in the future because of how our grades, and they're trying to help us to focus more on school and our habits and what we're doing now to affect us in the future.
Author Sean Covey wrote a book called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective Teens, and St. Dorothy's principal has brought this program into this elementary school.
Well, what ended up happening was that I got an email from one of the learning organizations that I belong to, and it talked about, focusing on students' habits so that they can improve their achievement.
It's only been a year since this program has started, and it takes about 3 to fully be a success. But the teachers have already started to see some changes within their students.
Because of the Covey language, they're being more proactive. They love the word proactive, and they use the Covey language now, and so you can hear it within the schools and the classrooms.
St. Dorothy is one of the few schools in Ontario who have implemented the 7 habits of highly effective teens. They hope to motivate and guide their students to be the best they can be in their career, future, and relationships.
I think it's affected me because of how I focus more on school than anything else. So yeah, I've been focusing a bit more.
Each month, St. Dorothy focuses on one specific habit, which is embedded throughout the day.
If you master the 7 habits, you can't help but be an effective person. You can't help but be an effective collaborator.
For Eye on Sheridan, I'm Stephanie Caramanico, Toronto.